What's up with your family? It's your boy, the one and only Brenda Baby, Remy L. My aunt. You are now tuned in to my aunt TV. Before we start this video, I need y'all to hit that like button because we got some very, very special guests coming over to stop by with some breaking news. We have one community in Triple C's Playhouse coming over here with an exclusive. So hit that like button, family, and share this video because you know it's all about the message. It's all about the message. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to press that notification bell so you can get my future videos. Now, I'm not on my computer right now, family. I'm live streaming from my phone. I was still kind of getting myself together, but I didn't want to push the time back anymore because I have guests coming on, you know. So I'm almost finished doing what I'm doing. I'm about to walk downstairs into my computer, but we have some very special guests. I was informed. Yep, there she go. Triple C Playhouse, there she go. I was talking to her on One Community's Live earlier today, and she informed me of some news she wanted to tell. So I'm going to have her join us today, and hopefully we can get One Community over here to build with us as well. So I'm just now walking into my studio room, about to fire up the computer so I can get this show on the road. Just give me a sec. I'm about to have Triple C Playhouse come in and One Community. Just give me a sec, family. 1 minute. Family, just making sure everything's set up correctly. There we go. And Triple C, I gotta delete some of those programs I downloaded on my computer because they I'm getting all these pop-ups now. Whole bunch of pop-ups. Whole bunch of pop-ups. I see you right there. Hold on. Add the stream. Remove. Add the stream. Remove. There we go. There we go. There we go. Echoing. Okay, family. Sorry about that. I wasn't on my phone. Yeah, man, I gotta delete some of these things, bunch of pop-ups saying I got a bunch of viruses and this, that, and the third. Yeah, sorry for taking so long though, family. I was getting this together. I was looking a little scruffy yesterday. In the past few days, can't keep coming on here looking all scruffy. Shout out to Jordan White, Fresco. Peace, family. Thanks for coming over and showing some love. Definitely hit that subscribe button and that like button as you come in. But yeah, man, did y'all see while we wait for Triple C Playhouse to come up in one community? Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Remove it. I keep trying to, and it act like it removes it, and then it. While we wait for Triple C and one community to come up, did you guys see that young Pharaoh clip of one community? I mean, now the interview he did with Tasha K. Did anybody see that yet? This man talking about something. He was abducted by aliens now, and I think he really believes this shit, yo. I don't think I think the story is cap, but he believes that himself. I think this man really think he was like the way he was describing it, or it might just be another cash grab to get direct people to his website, something to talk about. He seems like one of those people who believes that all publicity is good publicity. So yeah, actually, one community is live right now. He's live right now. So I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. I keep forgetting that. I gotta drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat. And we're gonna have Triple C. See if one community could come over as well. I know he's live. But yeah, man, this was some crazy shit. I'm gonna try to get this video to play it, guys. Just in case you haven't seen the video yet. This man lost his motherfucking mind. He definitely lost his mind. Oh, there she go. I think I heard her. There she go.
Hey, Bookie, how you doing?
What's up, sis?
Let me change my avatar to something appropriate. Fine, how you doing?
Here she go with the avatar. I love the way she do it. Come with the avatars.
The match the topic. First, before we begin, you need to read the title just a little bit. You need to put in Malachi York, Unsealed Court Transcripts, Never Before Seen.
I didn't know what exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't know exactly what you was going to. What transcripts?
Yeah, Chuck had told me. I asked Chuck to send me the transcripts. It's pieces. So he's sending me the first set. He sent me the first set. Not sending. He sent me the first set. So yeah, I figured, we trying to pump it up over on my meals. So we gonna let this roll for a minute before we release anything. You go ahead and change that title. Uda is over there having
Yeah,
the
I'm doing that
sermon of
right
his
now.
life because he done caught the spirit. So he gonna be a minute. And what I'm gonna do is I'm finna take this and I'm finna do what I usually do. Share the linky poo out.
Big facts. Goddamn computer acting slow again.
Let's see. Oh,
let me close out some of this stuff. There we
go. DJ boiling me some water. So when I don't talk for a while, my voice sounds awful when I first start back up.
Let me retitle it first on YouTube.
I'm gonna wait till you retitle it, and then I need to refresh. Let me know when you're done.
So you said like breaking news, never before read Dr. York transcripts.
Hashtag Malachi Z York. Hashtag Chuck Morgan. Hashtag Putnam County. If you want to. There's so many ways you could go with this. But the title you have now is insufficient. Come on, we ain't got but 3 people watching, and y'all 3 need to be sharing out to y'all people right now.
I ain't know what you was gonna say. I ain't want to.
I'm sharing the new hotness. Anybody that knows me knows I get the hot shit. Why do I get the hot shit? Because I treat everybody with respect. Everybody needs to be treated with respect. Some words just won't come out. Hold on. Look, you cannot pull. Look, York's documents, if you pay for them, it's going to cost you a pretty penny because they charge you per page. Double-sided or not. And these people have talked about them. Chuck read a little tidbit off of one, but when he told me he actually, because I didn't know, as long as I've known Chuck, I didn't know he had the actual unsealed court transcripts from Malachi Z. York's trial. So, like I usually do, I put on the puppy dog eyes and I said, can I please have a copy, please? So he said he was going to send me some stuff. And he sent me what he could get his hands on this morning. And there will be more coming. But since we are in the season of giving on the conscious community to combat all this fuckery and foolishness that we got going on, instead of me putting it on my own channel, I'm gonna give it to Ramil.
Yeah, that's real love right there too.
So what I want y'all to do,
leadership right there,
is go share it out. You tell me when you're done changing the title, and I'm gonna share it because I need the title changed to share it over in the new Wapian room.
I'm putting never seen or heard before Dr. York transcripts.
Don't put her, just never seen.
Never seen.
See, everybody reads off them, but nobody shows them. We gonna show them today. This ain't gonna be the most pleasant experience because this is not pleasant material, but it needs to go out. And maybe this will shock a few people into reality.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Flasco.
People don't really understand the reality of this.
If y'all know any content creators, go ahead and let them know so they can be ready as soon as this drops. I'm not doing it like I did for the last time because this is for Ramil. All of the small channel holders need to go over the 1,000 cap. All of us need to be able to put out a call. We don't need a leader. We need a contingency. We need a contingency.
Thanks. That's even better. Fuck a leader. We got a whole.
I don't want to lead nobody. Everybody.
That's what I said too. I don't want to be.
No. I'm gonna help everybody that want to get there up there, and then I'll be your backup support. This is what I'm supposed to do.
That's what I said in the beginning too. I don't want to be no leader, no none of that. I'm just here to do something that I thought was interesting and I felt as though I had to do.
And like my mama was like, why are you in this and this, that, and the other? And I was telling her, I was like, apparently activism happens on the internet now. And I fell into it because of my hobby. So yeah, that's where we're at right now.
You said
you don't want nobody taking all the credit, dancing across the bottom of our screens. We gonna make a group video and put it on all our channels.
You said hashtag in Malachi.
Malachi Z York.
How you spell
Hashtag
that? Malachi.
Nuwapians.
Malachi. How you spell
Hashtag NuwapianFacts.com.
how you
That's who
spell
you
Malachi?
ask. Huh?
Malachi. How you spell that?
Malachi.
C-H. And you said hashtag New Wapians.
Nuwapians, and then hashtag
How you spell that? New Wapians.
NUWAPIANS. And then there's NuwapianFacts.com. That's all one word right there. Hashtag that.
NewWapianFacts.com. Wow.
Yeah.
Like with the .com or just New
Yeah,
Wapian
with the
Facts?
.com. I want
Okay.
his look. That's a secret. It's a secret. But you was over on my channel, so you should know that's who Chuck was talking about.
Yeah, I just wait. Broadcast must be scheduled in the future within 1 year. Please edit the start time. Okay. It won't let me. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do it on my phone because this computer is acting stupid. Because it's telling me I need to. I'm trying to change the goddamn title. I just changed the goddamn title a few minutes ago. I'm do it on my phone. Yeah, I gotta learn how to title my joints better. But like I said, I'm still learning.
Yeah. Well, if Uda would answer his phone, I told you. Apparently, he went to the mount. He didn't know he was going, but that's where he ended up. Excuse me.
Spell Malachi one more time.
Malachi.
CHI. Nuwapians. Nuwapians one more time.
NUWAPIANS.
And then the last one was NuwapiansFacts.com.
Yeah, NuwapianFacts.com.
Oh,
Now, when you get random comments, just let me know after this video is over. They might not come to you, but they sure as hell will come to me.
Well, if they do, I'll definitely let you know.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me get a restream real quick.
Yeah, it's not letting me change it. The broadcast must be scheduled in the
No,
future.
you have to go to YouTube in the Content
Oh,
Creator Studio and
YouTube.
edit the title.
Okay.
Yeah, go to the
I
content,
know.
and then when you see the one that's live, just edit
I
it
got
there.
the app. I got the app
Yeah.
on my phone. Okay. Spell Malachi for me one more time.
Malachi.
Oh yeah, I got it right. I just want to make sure I got it right. The Nuwapians.
Nuwapians.
Okay. You said Painas, right?
P
Or P.
A Nuwapians.
Okay. All right. It's done.
Okay. What is that playing? Is that you?
No, that's not me.
What the hell? Why does my phone just randomly bring up YouTube videos and start playing them?
Ooh.
I wasn't even
See,
on YouTube.
you got to think about it too. You ex-military, you a good techie, and you coming out with all this information. You dangerous. You dangerous to a lot of people.
It does let you change the title. You have to go in through YouTube though. You have to go to the studio.
Yeah, that's what I just did. Oh, you're not talking to me. You're talking in the chat.
Yeah. Y'all already
And
know
shout out
how
to
I do.
everybody in
I
the
don't
chat.
see but 2 people. I ain't gonna say 200. No, it's not that. Also, sometimes when I go in, if I leave to YouTube open, I don't know why. It just randomly starts playing. It's been doing that since I got this phone. Probably
That
because
happened
it's
to
too
me
smart
before.
for its own good. Smartphones are too damn smart. Okay, let me refresh this. You got to put his name in there, his whole name. Dr. York, Malachi Z. York, Unsealed Court
Oh,
Transcripts.
okay. Oh, I thought you
See,
were
go
talking about
take a
Malachi
here.
Z.
Let me show you something. I just did this because I'm finna go live for a quick sec. And
Okay.
if it will let me copy. Okay, I'm gonna throw it in the back chat and just revise it a little bit.
Uh, yeah, I see it. See, I'm definitely gonna start messages and texting you before I title my stuff. But
Uda
I'll
would
get it
probably be
eventually.
better, but for this, I can pitch it.
Mm-hmm. Uda can come up with some shit. That's why I said that man was meant to do this shit. Some type of
Mhm.
entertainment.
Look, he started on the wrong path and then he found his way. And
Yep.
he used
That's
those
how
skills that he
but
picked up. He called
that's
his
how
butt.
most
He done
people are.
ended the live stream and he still ain't. Oh, his butt slippery self.
But that's how most great people start off. You know, if you look at
Mhm.
all the wisest people, go to all the wisest people you know, the old folks, and they'll tell you that they made the most mistakes as an adolescent. How you think they got to be so
Mhm.
wise?
But the difference between them is the cops didn't have to
They,
stop them. They figured it out for themselves to stop and just
uh-huh.
put it down. He must be doing something because he ain't answering the phone. So, oh yeah, and I need the link. I'm gonna get in there. Dun, 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 Afro, dun, 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 Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot, Afro.
That's one of my daughter's favorite movies.
Oh, I found my song, but that ain't why I'm in here. No. Where did I
There
put
you go.
it?
Now the title's up. Now it's fixed.
Okay. Let me see. Where is it?
Hey, old son, how you doing today?
That's not what I wanted it to do.
You talking about me?
Oh no, I'm mumbling to myself. Don't pay me no attention.
I gotta find out how to do these thumbnails too.
This will not result in a copyright strike. Just let you know ahead of time. I can send you some stuff. Shoes is you can go on DJ Vibes channel and because DJ Vibes is shoes. Remember when Polite Gold Shoes used to be in everybody's chat?
He said he had gold shoes.
Yeah, what thumbnail do you have up for this?
I just got uh Egyptian wall, something from an Egyptian wall.
Say that again.
I just got a picture of the Egyptian wall, like horse and.
Uh-uh. Go in YouTube Studio, and I'm finna shoot you something.
Uh,
When it's a specific topic, it's best if you have a related thumbnail. So there you
yeah,
go. Sent. You should get it in a
you sent it
second.
through the private chat or email.
I sent it to your email.
Okay, should not do it on my phone.
You have to put it all. You can't put spaces in it when you hashtag it. It has to all be one word because if you refresh, you can see down at the bottom that the Malachi is blue, but nothing else. The Z York is white. You have to put it all together. The
What
hashtag
in the
is
hashtag?
huh?
I didn't even know I put it. I ain't even know I put a space in the hashtag. I
Yeah,
ain't
you
never put
put
space.
hashtag and then Malachi, but you put the Z York part. You didn't hashtag that part.
That was probably. I got a crack in my phone. It be messing up when I type sometimes.
Okay, you do what you're doing, and I'm finna do a short on my video on my channel.
Change this. Was that you that turned the music off?
Say that again.
One community in the building.
Hey,
I thought it was. I heard everything go blank.
So
I'm live on my channel.
are
We
you up?
finna get this going, but we gotta get at least 15 people on Ramil's channel before I drop the hot. Because I ain't dropping the hotness for nothing. I'm gonna drop it again later on my channel, but I'm gonna let Ramil drop it first. Why? Because I'm nice like that. So yeah, I'm live. Nobody's watching. Oh, there you go. Hey, Tarnum. The no mercy. We gonna be doing it on Ramil's channel first. I put his channel link in the description box. But I came live on here to tell y'all that y'all need to get over to Ramil's so that you can see the transcripts that I got about the trial. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I haven't even looked at them yet. Being dead honest. Hello. Hey. They already live over there. I'm just live over here telling y'all to go over there. Ish. Peace and welcome. I'm live right now. I just went live. Bad hashtag bad timing gang. Hop in the live if you ain't doing nothing. Oh, you cohabitating. Okay, just hit me up later. Okie dokie.
Downloaded.
All right. Bye. Only three people on my live. Oh Lord, nobody's sharing. Tarnuna, did you already share to the group? If not, I'll go ahead and drop that in there. It's a banger.
Hit that like button as you come in, family, because we got an exclusive.
Family. You have to do your part. We're not asking for money. We're not asking you to sign up for nothing. All we asking for is a like and a share for all this information. There go my boy Mark Ish in the house. Flex been here and assume. Yeah. That's how you do it, family. Craig. Since they insist on calling me a crackhead, let me borrow the buttons off all your good shirts, and I'll get them back to you sooner or later. Rinse that out first.
Oh, man.
I'm running out of stuff to ask to borrow. Shit. Hey, can y'all keep Ramil's channel link
Jordan White, shout out.
rotating in the chat?
Otan Yemi, Mark, what up? Ish, Survive, Flex Go, what up? Shout out to everybody rocking. You already know.
Yes.
What you say over there over in one community? You already know the vibes.
You know the vibe.
You need to trademark that.
Nah, niggas already got that. The whole world done took that.
You need to trademark that. But you know how people be, they
Well, it's 2:00 on a Sunday, so I understand. Some folk at church, some folk at their mama house eating after church dinner. Some folk passed out because they done ate after church dinner. Thank you. You know, hey, some people out enjoying their day before they have to go to work. But for those of you that are here, you need to be sharing. You need to be sharing Ramil's link, not mine.
they sharing your link.
I done told y'all to see. Y'all starting to see what I've been telling y'all. They use what they
NFL?
want.
Oh, today is Sunday. Yo, you know I haven't seen one NFL game, son. And I have sports channels. I have a sports YouTube channel. I gotta get on my football shit. I'm gonna get on it, man. It's Uda Block Sports.
Uda,
That's crazy.
we can't do everything. That's why we have correspondents.
I'm
It's still gonna be
subscribed.
Uda Block, but you have a special correspondent.
Nah,
It's
it's sports
plenty-
though. I gotta get back on my sports, but I ain't been on sports since the finals, since the NBA finals.
Oh, you talking about personally get on your sports.
I
Okay,
have
I
a
was finna
sports
say.
channel. I have 35 YouTube channels.
I know, but
I
I'm
got home
saying
and gardening. You
you're
gonna
only
select
one
it.
person.
Home and gardening with this shit, nigga. What's up, nigga? What do I know about home and gardening?
You
Shit.
got 30 something channels. It's 24 hours in a day,
I don't know about
and
home
it's only one of you. Look, hustler soul. You have to know how to delegate. You have to know how to delegate amongst the fraud department
I said,
and
God
its
damn, how you gonna run all those
affiliates.
channels
There
at
are
one time?
plenty of sports fanatics, and some of them don't have anything else to do. So I'm quite sure that if you were willing to edit the videos that they make about it, you could do that and put them on Uda Sports or Uda Block Sports or what I don't remember. But
Uda Block
yeah,
Sports.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I
gonna
keep
create a whole new
telling
one, though.
y'all.
Instead of Uda Block Sports, I'm just gonna do everything in the community. I'm gonna do community sports, community everything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do everything in the community. So I got community kids and all that stuff. So, yeah. But make sure y'all coming in here. This is enough about me. Subscribe to Remy El Ma'at on the pull-in. Make sure y'all drop.
We got 9 in mind. Y'all need to be shuffling over.
Dropping them likes on the way in. Salute to everybody that's been supporting the channel.
That's big facts. I'm trying to change this picture now.
Yeah, salute to everybody.
Yeah.
What picture? The back picture?
No, the thumbnail.
Yeah, the thumbnail.
What, you want something different? What do you mean?
I gave him a York picture.
She sent me a
It's
thumbnail. Yeah, she gave me a thumbnail to put up.
Yeah, you need the York.
I'm
Like,
trying to,
you know who got the classic shit though? Chuck got the classic thumbnails, man. His profile pictures of York. Nah, his shit is classic.
Yes, that one the one on newapianism.com with the orange glow around it. I crack up every time I see that joint.
With the orange glow one, every time I see that one, I be looking at that shit like this.
Yo, and that's when Chuck be serious though. When he hop up with that avatar, it's finna be. It's about to go down. Exactly. I only see 5 people in Ramil's chat, and I saw 7 in mine. You are not understanding the mission, family. Family.
Come on, family.
We got
New
7 over here, 5 in here.
Mark
as
J.
soon
Real
as
Comedy,
we
shout
get
out to
15 over there, we're shutting this one down. So everybody else is gonna have to get the new hotness later. Because as soon as this is over,
yep,
you know, we're gonna be back over at the treehouse.
Definitely hop right over. Okay, got that. Boom. Thumbnail changed. There we go.
Hey.
We in business now, family.
Let me see.
I'm still sharing.
Update though. Let me see.
Let's see how many we can get.
It's not updating though.
You have to give it a second. It'll update.
Changes. It says change. It just told me change is saved.
Yeah, it's going update. But sometimes, but I don't want you to have to refresh the stream, refresh it, because it's gonna probably kick out all your comments in the chat. Anytime you refresh it, like the whole stream is not kicking you out when you refresh it.
He's not using Restream. He's using StreamYard.
It don't matter.
It doesn't.
On the same thing. I'm just saying though. Right now on my stream, let's say I'm having a complication. I press refresh. It's gonna refresh everything and bring it back good, but it's gonna take away your comments though.
But it doesn't do that with Restream. Your comments. It doesn't do that with StreamYard. Your comments stay.
What? Oh,
yeah, because look at the back chat. You don't see the comments in the back chat on Restream.
Oh, I haven't used my StreamYard in man long. Okay, cool. Yeah, I gotta get back to my screen.
Okay, we got 7 on Ramil. How many we got on mine?
Cardena Star, what's up?
We got 8.
Salute.
Joseph, peace and
shout out to everybody that's subscribing.
Make sure you subscribe to community too, Cardena. Appreciate you.
Hot.
Take your time with that hot. with the hot teeth.
No,
in it.
usually he don't boil it
Guard!
long enough. Hey, Truth Soldier,
Guard!
you a guard.
Guard,
Guard.
guard, guard. Oh, you tripping.
You need to be tripping.
Yo,
we need to be
I ain't gonna lie,
tipping
Uda,
over.
you looking fly as shit right now, bro.
Appreciate you, King.
You
Appreciate
want
you,
some
King.
fly
I
shit
probably need to
today.
take this off
I walked
headset so
through,
y'all can hear what's
all
going
that
on.
today.
I had to bring out
We
one of
all
my
over
favorite
here
top hats.
chilling at Ramil.
Reliable. Had to bring out the
You
blue
see-
suede on them.
You see, I had to shave today too. I was looking a little scruffy yesterday. I had to hit the beard up a little bit. I couldn't keep.
Uda had me up to
Yeah.
damn near 5 o'clock
That's what
this
took me a
morning.
little while. That's what took me a
Uda
little while to
don't
start.
sleep.
I don't sleep.
Uda got no dose
Yeah.
running through his veins instead of blood.
Uda don't
I'm
sleep at
halfway
all.
convinced.
Up and rocking, man. We up and running. Up and running, man. Can't play, you know. Trying to
Hey,
do
what we looking
Yeah,
like?
but
What we looking like?
That's why his
Because I
channel
got
grew
12
so
in
fast.
mind. All of y'all should be, as my numbers rise, Ramil's
got
numbers
7.
should rise, because I'm not releasing a new hotness over here. I'm giving Ramil an exclusive first time.
exclusive content. Exclusive.
Yes, I'm
Exclusive
just up
content.
so y'all
Never
know where to
seen
go.
or heard.
So y'all gonna get the hotness anyway, but this way you get it on time.
Black Wealth Initiative. Shout out.
You get the first.
Rob Black
You get
is
the first, so you can get the first
D-A-Y
reactions
and hates
and
the
everything else.
squirrel. Shout out to y'all, man.
Black
Subscribe
Wealth
to the channel right
Initiative,
now.
peace. Sonny could
Sonny, I
die,
appreciate
but
you,
peace.
man. I appreciate
Bob
you.
Rack is.
I appreciate
I'm not
you,
gonna
love,
say
Sonny.
that. Come
Appreciate
in and the one that I can say.
I appreciate you.
The
love.
Magical Frog Apprentice can come.
Yeah.
Y'all always gotta put them daggone troll names that don't nobody want to say. I'm not saying that out loud. You ain't setting me up for those. Come back in your user-friendly troll account, please.
Yeah, the Black Rob is gay and hates the Torah.
Yeah, see, I
saw
only
that
see
one.
6
That's
on Ramirez's
hilarious.
channel. If y'all think I'm dropping any
Only
look,
6 people.
y'all think I'm playing? Y'all think this clickbait? I don't know why y'all keep trying me like I don't know why y'all keep trying me like I bluff. I don't know why.
When has it ever been clickbait?
Look, I ain't even clicked on the shit yet. It's still unread. Oh my gosh. Download. How many pages is this one? Because he gave me 2. Open when done. Okay, so what I'm gonna do?
Shout out to Black Wealth and
I'm a
shout out to Black Wealth.
share. I ain't gonna screen share on Ramil's side. I'm gonna screen share on my side because y'all supposed to be over there, not over here. I can't
They
with
all
y'all
over
in
your
these
side.
damn troll accounts. Really? Really? Hold on. Okay, there it goes. Do you see this? Am I bluffing? This is 242 pages, and that's not the only one he sent me. So now, if y'all want to see this, and we ain't finna sit up here and go over all of it today, because we ain't dragging it out. But we can't take all this in one sitting, and I'm not finna read all of this to Reader's Digest for y'all in this case, because this is grody. We all gonna go through the grodiness together. Ramil, what's your number looking like?
I'm at 8.
I said the Magical Frog Apprentice. Oh my goodness. I don't know why y'all keep testing me. Are you sharing my screen? You're not. Oh no, I'm not sharing to you. I'm sharing to me. Oh.
Shout out to DJ Craig B. What's up with you, family?
Do you have mods, Ramil?
Yeah, I got a couple of them. You,
No,
Osun,
and
One
me.
Community.
The mods need to be rotating your stuff in the chat, like, share, and subscribe, and your Cash App, if you so please.
DJ B, Craig B just told me to let you know that he here. He
Say
said,
that again. Craig say he
DJ
over
Craig.
here.
Yeah, he said, tell Triple C I'm here. LOL.
Craig. Since they keep
Let me
calling
borrow
me
your microwave.
crackhead. Craig say he need his rich Ramil.
Oh, I got you.
Let me borrow a third of pat of butter from your refrigerator. I can't get that back, but it's the thought that counts. Craig. The magical frog apprentice could have a wrench, but I don't know about the snatch. Y'all see this, right? I am not bluffing. January 9th, 2004. Anybody that's familiar with the case knows the names. Oh, me, oh, my. Tariq Noel. Look at this. Oh, that's all you get. That's all you get. It's still 11 of y'all over here. How many? What's your count, Ramil? I said 15. 15. I ain't asking for 200. If you want to go tell your content creator some new shit being dropped, go right ahead. But all I'm asking
like
for y'all to do,
back and forth.
Yeah, instead of going to mine, go to his. And I've been on for 17 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this live stream here after we release the hotness. You're supposed to be you everywhere, Mark. You here and there. You here, there, and everywhere. But no, you're supposed to be on Ramil's channel right now. I'm doing this for the people that don't know, and I'm not going to stay live. I'm going to end it here. This is Trip C's Treehouse, where it's always swanging. And we're out going to deliver the hotness over at Ramil's. I'm going to drop the link one more time. Boom. There you go. See you in a couple of minutes. Holla. Yay. Sabuki gave me word. I can't with you.
DJ Craig B, you got your wrench, buddy. I gave you your wrench. Is somebody else in here have a wrench too? T-shirt winner the other day.
Sunny Godiva.
Yeah.
And Mark.
I wanted to give her a wrench.
And Flesco.
Yeah,
the more
Flesco.
That's you get, the more mods you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen over there on yours. Hey, Mark J, funny. That man is hilarious. I seen him on Kwame Brown joint. He was like, "Yeah, man, tell all the ladies I'm having a dick casing contest. If they want to come over." I was rolling. I was drinking something. I forgot what I was drinking at the time, but he made me spit it out my nose because I wasn't expecting him to say no shit like that. Kids was looking at me all funny. Yeah, what the hell are you laughing at?
We got 5 strong. Family. We can do better than that.
We can definitely do better than that.
Oh,
and if y'all want to support the channel,
y'all
want to support the channel. And I was telling everybody, if you want to support the channel, the Cash App is at the bottom. It's right there in the bottom right hand of your screen. If you would like to support the channel.
You forgot Sonny looks like.
I forgot who.
Sonny Godiva.
Oh yeah, there she go. I see her.
We know what you mean by Mark. Might see. Let's see what's in this second one. How many pages is that? Oh, this is the. He gave me volume 1. He gave me volume 5 and 6. So that means there's still 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Somebody named Kwame Moist Mannerisms.
My name Jim West, and I ain't it. That mess.
Yeah, that's why I ain't getting. I ain't getting involved with that one. Where are we at now? We had 7 people still, family. 7 people still. Oh, 9.
Hey, that's
Jumping
better than
9.
a couple of minutes ago. We had 5.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to give
That's.
time.
I think it's because.
For that
I
video
think
to
it's
hit
because you
15.
went live. I think it was because you went live because when I went back on my join, yours
got
was up
9
instead
now.
of mine. Yeah, that's why I said jump to 9. When I went back to YouTube, see, it's showing yours at the top of my screen.
That's because you subscribed to me though.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all
Shout out
need
to
to be
everybody that
subbing.
subscribed. Shout out to everybody that subscribed. I appreciate it. Every day we doing our best to bring y'all the most content, the best content,
Hey,
the most
Mark.
truthful content.
Hey, throw Leonard a wrench. Leonard.
Where he at? Eugene.
Right there. He just popped in. Oh yeah, that's right, Mark. Football on. So your numbers will start jumping out.
Oh yeah, today's Sunday.
So,
Today's Sunday. Yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, I forgot about football. It is football season.
Yeah, I forgot today's Sunday.
Guard. Nah. Oh boy. Booty was like laughing. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, when I saw that, I said, what the?
Hold on, I play. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on. When I first saw the interview, when I first saw that it was a real person, yo, oh my God. That shit blew my fucking mind. So, yo, this nigga real?
About TV. And then when Chris Rock came out talking about it, Lord have mercy.
That shit was crazy. And Lil Milton was real too.
Yeah.
He in jail right now for robbery. Armed robbery or something like that. Stole somebody's car.
Damn.
I like smoking with cigarettes. I'm doing hood rat stuff with my hood rat friends. Yo, that dude definitely did call out a lot of things that either was happening or going
to happen.
You have
to be specific when you say that dude. Which dude?
The creator of Boondocks.
Uh-huh.
He definitely pointed out a lot of things that was happening, starting to happen, and things that are going on now before it even happened.
Yeah.
That joint he did on Tyler Perry was hilarious. But Tyler called the company and said if they air that show, he gonna reconsider his relationship to the company, so they don't air that shit.
Mm-hmm. I'll be wildin'. And Black Wealth Initiative done slipped in the chat. Hey, Bookie.
Yeah, I shouted him out earlier.
Her. She a whole woman, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken.
yeah. Didn't we just have this? No, that was with Muhammad. The Muhammad.
Yeah. Lord have mercy. I brought my subs, but I also brought the regular trolls from the chat. They don't mean no harm, but you see their
that's cool.
names.
That's cool.
And you do know the more that you participate in the chat, the more likes and shares and subscribes that you do. The numbers, the channel starts getting pushed further up the algorithm. And since I know y'all don't want to wait around forever, we're gonna start now. And whoever comes in late, just comes in late. You know, that is what it is. Sometimes, you know, miss out on the party. Okay. So this is from Macon, Georgia. The cross-examination by Mr. Patrick, the redirect by Moultrie, the recross-examination. Can y'all see this okay?
You sharing it on yours?
Yeah. You have to, no, I'm sharing it on your screen. You have to put it up.
Oh, okay. I see it. It just popped up.
Yeah. Can y'all see it okay, or do I need to make it a little bigger? I hate it when it's like.
If you're on a cell phone, you ain't gonna be able to see it, but I can see it on my computer.
That's why I'm asking the chat. If anybody on a cell, can you not see it? I can make it a little bigger. All right. That's fine, Sonny. That's fine. But it needs to be shown so that everybody knows, so they can quit saying this, that, and the other. Bigger than this. I was trying to see if, hold on, let me maximize it for a minute and see if, there we go. That vibe is out. Is that good?
Yeah, that's a lot bigger. I can see it on a smaller screen.
Huh?
I said that's a lot better. I can see it, even see it on a smaller screen.
Mm-hmm. Mark, why you think I'm gonna get you? Y'all can conversate in the chat. I got cataracts. Okay, so they say they can see. So this is basically the index. This is the witness index. And then it's telling you the witness name, and then you're telling direct examination by, cross-examination by. Oh, hold on, I got an email.
I got more juiciness.
Nah, that ain't juice. That's that damn $2 that they wanted me to pay for that insurance. My bank, they don't send me one message. They send me an email. They send me a text message. They send me a notification on the phone.
Oh, wow.
We haven't even really gotten on topic yet, Mark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
I
ain't really missed nothing.
Please, Sonny. This ain't easy for me, but you know, I'll take that hit because we need to, because there's too many people running around saying this, that, and the other, and it needs to stop. That man been locked up for 19 damn years. Maybe this will give him a piece of reality. You don't need that piece of reality because you already understand. That's why it's sick to you. But see, they don't understand. Sometimes you have to show people the body for them to get it. In this case, the court transcripts. Okay, now Chuck did say it works better if you read it off as like a script, like two people reading a play. But for these purposes, we just gonna read it, and maybe if somebody wants, they can do a voice reenactment of it. But Chuck has one on his channel between Tariq Noel and somebody, and it got kind of heated. So I don't know if that's a good idea for people with any kind of triggers and stuff like this. It's fair warning for somebody decide to go off and get the bright idea. But in open court, jury not present, January 9th, 2004, 8:30 a.m. The court ready to proceed, Mr. Patrick. Quiet as quiet with life. No, I thought she wasn't going live to threesome. It says, ready to proceed, Mr. Patrick. He says, yes, Your Honor, I'm ready. Anything you need to talk about before we bring the jury in? Mr. Moultrie, no, Your Honor. The court. Okay. So I'm gonna paraphrase this part because this is just the setup. We're expecting to call Sala Eddington. They're telling which witnesses they're gonna call. One of these jurors, I understand, has to drive. So yeah, they had to take into consideration that some of the jurors had to come from far away, and stuff like that. So they trying to see how many that they can do. This is gonna take about 2 weeks. Well, the court asks, how long do you think it's gonna take to put up your case? And then Mr. Patrick says probably about 2 weeks. It depends on the cross examination.
Yeah, my bad. I had to go grab me some water real quick.
Ain't no problem. Let me put my phone on.
That joint jumping. I bet you probably can't even keep your phone charged.
Oh yeah, because I stay home most of the time. So yeah. But see, I got a laptop, I got my big rig computer, and then I got a tablet and the phone. So when you hear all that, it's three of them going off. It might be one notification, but it'd be three going off because they all linked to each other. They all synced up.
Oh, okay.
So in case I'm not at one and I'm at the other, I can still see what's going on. See, I got a 72-inch monitor, so if I want to watch 5 people on YouTube, I can do that on my big rig and do whatever else I need to do anyway on one of my other devices. They say it's going to be about 35 witnesses. So
got 11 in the building. Hit that like button. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
See, this is it. For those of you who didn't hear the first part, Chuck sent me 2 parts. 2 parts of the court documents because these were the ones he could get his hands on the fastest. He sent me part 5 and part 6. So this part right here is a continuation of a cross-examination. So the first part of it would be in the other ones. He's gonna send me the rest later, and we'll probably go over all of this in order or make a scrolling video where you can just read it yourself. And then
Yeah, you know what you should do? Do part 1 here, and then after this, go on your channel and do part 2.
Look, we need a break after this shit.
I'm not talking about right away. But
yeah.
We'll have a short intermission, however long, and then drop a part 2. That way you spread the information around on each channel.
Yeah. Oh, but see, I got some plan. This is just the first reveal. Look, this is 200 and something pages on one document. And it's 4 and 5. It's 5 and 6. Y'all really think that I'm done? No, I got to get 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I got to go through all of that on my own time. And then I got to pick out the most pertinent pieces and see what I want to use for points on lives. And then we got to go through and get everything set up to do to do the video where everybody can see everything, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, I got a lot on my plate. I'm not alone, but you know, shit is still a lot.
Yeah. You
But
know
this,
what I forgot to tell you earlier?
what
Because of you showed me that Scribd site, I was up until like 4 this morning
we was all up till 4
downloading
in the
shit.
morning last night. I think Uda wouldn't let me sleep.
Downloading shit. I was
I
like a candy
told
cane
y'all
store.
Script is the bomb. Look, I ain't gotta pay again to 2022.
Wow. Oh,
I
because of
think
all the
they gave
links.
me a bonus or something because only 5. Well, it is. What shit is September? No wonder. I ain't gotta pay to January, February, March. That's why I told you to go ahead and share it out, like on your Facebook and stuff. And then you won't have to worry
Yeah.
about paying for it, and then you always have access to it.
Okay. I didn't know that. Oh yeah, you said that last night. And I was trying
Mhm.
to I missed how you said to do it. You told me how to do it. And
Yeah, you
my
go
thing,
over where that little head at, and you click on it, and you click share to friends, and it'll give you a couple of options. You can copy the link, or you can share it straight on Facebook, or I think
okay.
Reddit, something. Y'all ain't gotta do it all in one night. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be there. Remember, y'all got 2 free months. So
Yep. And I'm gonna
yeah,
download. I was
don't
downloading a whole
overload
bunch of
yourself.
shit. I don't even know where to start. You know, I download so much shit. I don't even know where I'm going to start.
Throw your
So I
cash
downloaded a
app in the
series of
chat.
books
And
though.
will the lovely, lovely mods please keep his link and the cash
Oh, you
app
want me to put that in
rolling
here?
periodically? Like, share, and subscribe. 10 people are watching. So yeah, this is a in the middle of a cross examination that they had stopped. So then they came back. They had stopped and then they started it another day. So the Q is the examiner and the A is the witness. I sleep, Mark, but I have insomnia. I have insomnia problems anyway.
Me too.
So I go through periods where I don't sleep, and then I go through periods where I can't stay awake. So yeah, they still working on me. But right now, I eat. I eat. That's what the snacky snack fun is for, dude. I don't be out here buying crap. I can't eat that stuff. My stomach bad. If I can do it for the military, I can do it for my community.
Facts. That's big facts right there.
Okay, so the Q is the question and the A is the witness. So it's how are you this morning? Pretty good. And then he says, all right, Mr. Eddington, where do you work? At the moment, yes. Nowhere. All right. You left the land in 1999, correct? No. When did you leave? I mean, yes, I did. Yes, I did. All right. Well, so it'll probably work better if I read this and paraphrase it. Okay, so when he left the land, he started to
However you
work
feel
for a temp
comfortable.
agency for labor ready, huh?
I say however you feel comfortable doing it.
Because it'll make more sense instead of me reading back and forth, back and forth. So I'm just gonna skip the question unless I need to make the question known. So he left the land in '99. He started working at a temp agency for labor ready. And then since he's left the land, he worked for the temp agency for a construction company. Can't remember the name of it. Labor ready. And then okay, so he said not the temporary jobs through labor ready. Did you work anywhere besides there? And he said through labor ready, he finally got a job at Harry's and Hurry Farmers Market. Phonetic spelling. Says he never danced at any clubs or anything. And he asked him, does he recall being interviewed by Joan Croner on May 29, 2002? And he says that yes. And then he asked him, was everything he told her correct? And he says yes. He's going to ask him about the family. He's a member of the LaRoche family. And his father is Bruce LaRoche. He has brothers Salam LaRoche, Shalimar is another brother, Joseph LaRoche is his brother, and he showed him a photo. And he identified some people in the photos. His brother, somebody named Nicole, and another brother named Eunice Muhammad, and two sisters, Sala Eddington and Keturah Eddington, and an aunt named Pam LaRoche, and she has a son named Lemuel LaRoche. And he shows a photo of Lemuel and Nicole. And then there's a son named Zayad Atapa. And also a daughter named Safaha LaRoche. Okay, so he's asking him about the alleged victims in the family. He was a victim. Salam LaRoche Shalama was a victim. Salah Eddington was a victim. Keturah Eddington was a victim. And Safaha LaRoche was a victim. And all five of those victims came from one family.
God damn.
Yeah, that's just one family. They were both in the community in Georgia and New York. And then he says nothing happened between him and York during the time that he was in New York because York rarely saw him. Then he left New York to go down to Georgia in 93, and that was right after his 13th birthday. Oh, right. Yeah, his 13th birthday. He said he stated the defendant had oral and anal sex with him starting when he was 13 through 16, mostly. No earlier than 13, but a majority of it ended at 16.
Wow. So he had a preference, age preference. That's some sick shit,
Nah,
man.
see, I sleep, but like I sleep in spurts. When I was little, like it was nothing for me to stay up for 2 or 3 days because I wasn't sleepy. Like sometimes my brain be going all the time, so it won't let me sleep. It'd be like, hey, what about this? Trust me, I know my limits. Okay, so 13 to 16, but the majority of it ended at 16. And it would be on a regular basis. And he said, no, not on a regular basis, on and off. And then he said it was maybe twice a week that it happened. Oh, okay. Queen Pooh just dropped Brother Polite is broke. Part 2.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to eat healthy. I have to eat semi-healthy or I get sick. I have stomach issues. So he said about 2 times a week on average. That York would do that. And it was fairly regular between 93 and 96. And he said he never saw his brother Salam LaRoche molested.
He said yes.
He said he never saw his brother molested. He answered yes. That was the question. He answered
okay,
yes.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
He said yes. Like,
so yes, that he had never seen him molested before.
yeah, that's what I was asking.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So he said that the prosecution says on the average of twice per week, where the defendant from 93 to 96, you never saw your brother molested, and he says that's right. He says, when the organization got to Georgia, there's a difference between the main house and the trailer, correct? And then he says, what do you mean by the main house? And we've all heard of what all of us that have already been over there know that York had his palatial layout, and then everybody else was in them trailers with the busted windows and the rotten floors and shit.
I ain't never been over there.
No, on my channel when we was talking about it.
Oh yeah, okay.
And when I read the book, because remember in the book, the girl gave a breakdown of everything that was wrong with the trailer. And then one of the concubines that was in disfavor, they sent her to the trailer and she was taking a shower and fell through the floor.
God damn.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody else eating rice and peas and damn near starving, and he taking them out to eat because he bribing them. That's how he did it. People, why would they do that? Because they was eating good. Everybody else was damn near starving. One lady had her child in the damn storage unit during the daytime.
Damn. See, I know of Dr. York, but I'm new to these inside details. So
that's why I keep telling y'all.
That's why I just sit and let y'all talk because I'm listening.
Yeah. That's why I keep saying y'all have to go back to the old videos because we done talked about some of this stuff before. But he said there was some incidents in the trailer and then some incidents in the house.
Surprised they ain't fall through the floor in them incidents in the house.
Huh?
Surprised they ain't fall through the floor in them incidents in the house. The way you describing it.
That girl fell dead through the floor.
Imagine how cut up she must have got because she's just bare naked.
Ain't no telling. Because the floor was already rotten. So she probably just got scratched up kind of bad.
Yeah, that's why I said imagine how cut up and scratched up she must have been. Because she ain't had nothing protecting her. She's just her bare flesh.
Yep. So then he said during the previous testimony from the day before this, he described an incident involving Nicole Lopez, who's also called Otta. And he said that happened in the trailer. No, he said it happened in the house. It was like a trailer home. And then he defines what it is, the mobile homes that you connect together, the one that you can drive. So basically an RV.
So he was traveling around with them.
He had mobile homes out there too. He said there was there's no upstairs, downstairs, there's no upstairs in the trailer. And that occurred with Nicole Lopez, and that was when he was about 15.
People don't really get this shit until you really hear the inside details of this shit. Like, deep this shit runs. This man was sick. He shouldn't have went to jail. I think he should have been castrated, then put in jail.
Tar Noonan. Oh, yeah, you said you was laying down. So, yeah, never mind. He said he's sure about the incident that happened. He said he spoke with Joan Cronin on May 26, 2002 and indicated that when he was 15, he had intercourse with Nicole Lopez in front of the defendant in the downstairs bedroom. And he said he couldn't remember that. And then I guess the defense lawyer or the prosecutor, and I'm guessing this is the defense questioning because it seems a little bit pickified. And he said he wants to refresh his memory. And then he shows him where and then he said he couldn't remember answering it. And he said it might be a mistake in the testimony. It sounds like he trying to. Well, it reads like he trying to trip him up. I know everybody don't read as fast as me, so let me scroll back up some.
Yeah, I was going to say, slow down a little bit. Slow down.
I got excited and started zooming.
I like to, make sure I comprehend what I'm reading.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you read like the boy from Criminal Minds, Spencer.
I told y'all I read a lot of true crime and like serial killer books from the position of the the agents and the police officers. Whole lots of documentaries out there, and they tell you the process that they go through and stuff.
You can scroll down.
And I'm good at paraphrasing. I'm like a Walking for Dummies book. A mini oracle, and in my off time, I'm a Walking for Dummies book.
I see where you say they trying to trip him up at.
Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, this is in like 2000. What was it? 2002. And all of this happened when he was under 16. He left there in 99.
Damn. That's why so many victims. He was doing this for a long period of time.
Look, it was the cult before York got caught. It was an active cult for 35 years. He started before he ever got to Georgia.
Damn. See, I'm new to Dr. York. I'm very new to Dr. York. I know about Yahweh Ben Yahweh. I've heard you mention him twice. That's the dude that starts claiming he was Jesus, right?
Yeah, it's an interview by Khalil Almani.
Yeah.
On the channel. But it was him and a whole bunch of other people. It was him, it was Malik, I think Tarnunin and Chuck, one of the other or both, because it's been some years. But he came on because he's one of the people that went to the FBI and turned evidence on Yahweh Ben Yahweh.
Oh.
He was in witness protection for a while, and then he got out or whatever. He declined it or whatever and started living his life again. I guess he got tired of living scared.
Yeah, I seen that document on him. And I seen him on that FBI files.
Yeah,
because I used to watch cold case files, forensic files,
most
and
of
FBI
them.
files.
The ones that came, what was that, 4 years ago? It was fun though, because they all got to chop it up. It was like 3 different, Yahweh Ben Yahweh, ex-cult member, Nuwapian ex-cult member, ex-member of the Zulu Nation.
And you know what they all got in common? They're making African, like Pan-African.
Yeah, all of them are sitting up there willing to speak out and say something, and try to help other people come out of it.
From what I can see, with all this, cult shit, it never turns out well.
Nope.
It never ever turns out well, ever.
Well, see, the ones that don't nothing crazy happen, don't nobody really hear about. They still out there. But
yeah, I know.
Because
I know a lot of them is.
It's different kinds of cults. So, some of them they don't. It's like it's hard to explain. I'm gonna have to go back through that book again. He said he probably was mistaken about what an incident occurred. And then he said he also mentioned an incident with David Noel and an incident with Alexis in the jacuzzi room.
Wait, where did jacuzzi room come from? I thought
you talking about Polite, Mark?
Oh, different. Who,
Yeah,
me?
the
Or in
only
the chat?
catch is they didn't issue that stay away order when he first got out. Like literally, he wasn't supposed to do that, but it's like a loophole. He ain't got 300K in assets because if he did, he wouldn't have been able to file indigent with the court. Look, he ain't gonna be able to keep his mouth shut. I have a strange sneaking suspicion that he ain't gonna be able to keep his mouth shut.
Who, Polite?
He itching, yes, he is itching to get on social media.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he itching to get on social media. Why else would he post a 4-5-year-old video on Instagram?
Exactly. And the way he was, like I said, when I
He
saw him, it
filed
looked like he was
indigent
fucking
status
bragging.
with the court so he could get help on his bond. The light ain't got no damn money. Look, if he had money, he wouldn't have ran through crypto money so fast. That motherfucker spend it as soon as he get it.
And he said it. I've drove the cars I wanted to drive, slept with the women I want to sleep with,
Mm-hmm.
lived in the houses I wanted to live in. That's how all these niggas act, yo. On their way to the top, when they first start, it's black power this, black power that. On their whole way up, it's black power. As soon as they get there, though, white folks give them a little peek into their world.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck niggas.
They sitting up here
Fuck
watching
niggas.
this shit not like some fish in a fishbowl. What the fuck we done fell into?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with you, Leonard?
I bet he told somebody. Yeah, I think you're right, Mark J. I think he did tell somebody if it was some info.
But I still don't think him snitching gonna get him out on them charges because those are felony charges against a minor. I mean, it might get him some time in a better facility than the one he's currently allotted to go to. You know, it might get him some perks. I don't think it's gonna shorten his time. But does he know enough to get witness protection?
Yeah, Polite definitely smart about that. He's not going to be in population, and I'm pretty sure
I've been
he's
saying
smart
that
enough to
he
put
gonna
some money
snitch to
away.
get privileges.
Yeah. He going to do something.
But I don't
And
think that they'll sit up
and
here
they
and
all say,
overlook a sexual assault because of some civil matter.
fuck no. But they all say Polite. They all say the same thing about him. Polite has an excellent memory. So imagine all the things he know and memorized on people.
Yeah, that's why I said we've been saying that, Mark. That's what I was saying. We've been saying that. I've been saying that since it came out. He gonna tell, look, Polite about as hard as Charmin, the super soft kind, double plot, triple. That nigga is soft.
We saw that when Captain
that
Tazoriak told him
like
to cross the line.
A bag of cotton balls.
We saw that when Captain Tazoriak told him to cross that line.
Look at what Leonard said. So we're not arguing with you, Mark. We agreeing with you. You preach it to the choir. We've been saying this. I said that years ago. Look, Polite been running that Nino Brown line into the ground since like 2014. I'm Nino Brown. I ain't going down by myself. Yeah, he petty. but he's still gonna go down. He too thin to win. Mark, I can't with you. Guard.
Eugene.
Guard. He got lotion and he on hard. Guard.
Do that ass up, big fella.
Then people like, you picking at somebody suffering. No. No, this is what your ass get. Because you ain't had no business putting your hands on that baby.
Did they say they asked him why he was in jail? Yo, ain't you brother polite? No, they ain't.
No. When they was processing him, some of the inmates said, hey, are you brother polite? And he said, nah, I ain't that dude. And then one of the guards said, hey, brother polite. And he turned around and said, peace and blessings, my brother. He can't keep a lie together for more than a minute. He ain't gonna last.
Guard.
I was just making sure you typing on all caps and in all caps, and that makes me wary, baby.
Leonard said, guard, he's misusing the hair grease. Guard. Leonard funny as shit.
Look, I'm just 50-50 on whether he gonna throw Amunet under the bus because she got the kids. If he love Lil Light and Baby like he say he do.
That's what didn't I say that the other day? I was like, yo, so what about this first wife?
Because you know what Ezekiel did tell me? Before all this freaky deaky crazy mess came out, he said he was actually a good father figure. Like he was very attentive. I know, Mark. I know, but it's just it's an automatic reaction. The wombat does
talking
that.
about to his kids.
I know you ain't the wombat, but it's just the sight of all caps. Kind of put me on guard. Whoever it is. But no, he said when he saw him interact with his children, he was very loving and very attentive, and he paid. You know, he took time with him and stuff. So if he loved them children like he say he do, but
he not gonna roll over on her because he needs somebody to take care of his kids.
Then he won't flip on Amunet. But without flipping on Amunet, I don't think he can get everybody because Amunet the one that's got everything in her damn name.
I think he got some dirt on some bigger ups, higher ups.
And it ain't in the conscious community.
Nope. He got some dirt on some of them white folks. And remember what he said? He said we already got the FBI investigating certain people.
But just because he said it don't mean it's
get your popcorn. No, I'm just saying though, like that would make sense though.
Yeah, it would. But polite life so damn much. When do you need to believe it?
Exactly. Same thing with Sinetta. He lost the trust of the community forever. We don't know, you lie so many times, motherfuckers don't know when to trust you.
Exactly. And then I was like, because I was trying to make sense of it, and I was talking to him, and I was like, I understand all that, but if people hating, I understand people hating too. But why would you let a lie like that ride if you wasn't doing something? Then it's certain things you'll let slide, and there's certain things you won't.
Exactly.
And calling somebody a prevert is one of those things you usually don't let slide.
I think he was fully complicit in everything that was going on in that community. Any dirt that was going on, that's why they. I heard Inky say this too. Sinetta got a file on everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Sinetta got a file on everybody. That's why he was keeping dirt on everybody.
Because they all do dirt together.
Mm-hmm. And he was keeping some insurance. He says it a lot. I play chess, not checkers. Person that keeps telling you that, you need to watch.
Yeah, but it only actually works if you know how to play checkers.
Facts.
Okay.
We're going to continue with the read.
Yeah. Hmm. Okay. So then the prosecutors fussing with him about what happened where and in which building. Mentioned an incident with Alexis in the jacuzzi, and then he mentioned an incident with ISIS. Truth Forum in the house.
Shout out to True Forum.
And in that incident, they said that she orally satisfied him. And that was that. Oh, they had sex too. And then Issa, and he asked him, had he ever had sexual contact or attempted to have it with Hanan Merritt? And then he said no. Husna Evans, no. Sahila Thomas, no. Amanda Noel, no. Sakina Parham, no. And Crystal Harden, no. He says Amanda Noel mentioned that you attempted to have sex with her before. That would be incorrect. And he said, didn't attempt to have sex with her. I'm starting to remember. There was an incident in York's house where he wanted me to have sex with her, but no, it didn't occur. And then he asked him, so did you take your penis out or anything like that? He said his
So
penis was
he
out
was forcing
front.
other people to have sex too.
Yeah, he would make people do it in front of him. Not only was he a nasty bastard, a pedophile, he was also a voyeur.
Wow. Yo, you know what's crazy? My brother came to me the other day and he told me a story about my father. And he was like, yo, and you know, such and such. He was like, tell me why he came to me while we was at the bar. And you know, drunk men don't tell no tales. He said, yo,
Mm-hmm.
your father tried to pay me to have sex with, it's always one in every neighborhood, that's always that fast little girl that everybody had sex with.
Yeah.
Apparently my father tried to pay him to have sex with this young girl. And at the
And
time
he
they
was
both
on
were,
watch.
yeah, at the time they both were only 14, 15 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I when I heard that shit, I was just like, man, that shit is just crazy, man. And I don't put that shit past him either. Because one of my aunts claimed that he touched her too growing up. So this motherfucker is still active in the military. He's still decorated. You know the crazy thing I saw on his Facebook? He put a picture up of one of my younger brothers, and one of his army buddies said, "Sergeant, I know you for 20 something years, and I never knew you even had children."
Mm-hmm.
Shit was crazy. We all commented. He got about like 13, 14
Mm-hmm.
and
But see, if
counting.
they knew that, if he kept that
Blocked
well
him.
separate from his military career,
Yep.
and that's
He
why
blocked him.
nobody ever knew he had any kids. Because if they did find out some shit like
Yep.
that, it would
Yep.
have
He
been a
went
done
straight to jail.
daughter. And see, that lets you know that he knew what he was doing was wrong.
Exactly.
I hope he does know that they can retroactively charge you for a whole bunch of shit that the government can't under the UCMJ. You know, if they sending folk to jail for sodomy when you doing it willingly, if they sitting
Wow.
up here kicking people out because they had an affair, what the fuck you think they do about shit like that?
Then they kicking people out for having affairs.
Yeah, they used to do that shit. You can get kicked out for messing with somebody that's a higher rank than you, over so many, if they in a position over you, stuff like that. But if they kick you out for stuff like that, and they can also send you to jail. Leavenworth is a real thing. Shit.
And my grandfather and my uncle was in the military as well.
That's a damn shame.
All
So he's
Marines.
still basically halfway to badgering the witness. He keeps asking him about specific incidents. He said, "You indicated that in July 99 you attempted to visit your mother. Well, were you able to come back to the land after 99?" And he said, "No." He said, "Did you ever attempt to come back to the land?" And he said, "I tried to." The only reason he came up to was speak to his mother. He said because he knew some of the guys up there and he just wanted to see them, but he wasn't allowed to go on the land. And he hasn't been back on the land since 99.
Okay.
He said there was one time they did go back where they went to pick up his grandmother. They waited for her to come and pack her stuff and then they left. And then he went one time to see his mother with his father. And then he was asking him whether he went to Savior's Day in 2000. It's like people expect you to remember back to the beginnings of time when you in court.
Mm-hmm. They want to bring
But
out every detail.
like people kept like everybody kept a journal and a diary. We're only on page 19. Crystal, DJ. Take her out.
Oh shit! I forgot to plug in my laptop.
Okay. So they took pictures on Savior Day. I drove down from New York. See, and since nothing is by chance, all this agitation isn't needed. Because it's already going to happen. We just have to play our little parts. Because unlike Bay the Builder, we can build it. Okay. So now, I think they're going. He's not going in any kind of chronological order. The prosecutor, the defendant, the defense lawyer isn't, because he's jumping from, oh, you was there on Savior's Day in 2000, and then oh, you was 13 when y'all went down to Georgia. But yeah, he said he described the incident yesterday that happened, and he stated that he was in pain and he was bleeding, and then he went back home.
Damn, man. It's whew.
Some kind of way my headset then got tangled to hell in there. Okay, there we go. DJ.
That's fucking crazy. Said he
Oh wait, took it outside.
bleeding and went back home. Imagine how that victim felt. And this was a male or female right here.
Yes, this was a male victim.
Imagine how that little boy felt.
Mm-hmm. I don't even see how you could do that. I don't.
Yeah,
I guess
I
if we
can't. It doesn't
understood
process.
he said
It
how
doesn't
many.
process it with me.
Yeah, it's like, and that's why they didn't show more of this stuff. Yes, did you take Crystal out? Okay. Okay, so he's asking them about the house, and they called it the boys' house. 15, about between 15 and 20 in that range were in that house. There were two. There were only two showers and two bathroom facilities. The adult in charge varied. There was always an adult at the boys' house, but he doesn't remember specifically which one. He asked him
And the
about a
fact that
man
there
named.
was so many people complicit is even more
Yeah.
sickening.
Let's see. Mm. Mm.
And you said this was going on for 35 years?
Answer Allah was founded in like 69 or 70. They didn't arrest York till 2002. So the
And
cult
it
went
was
on for 35 years, but
God
at least
damn.
I'm
And it
on
was
to 25 of the motherfuckers at least. Probably
and it was
closer to
black and white people,
30. It was a handful of white folk,
but mostly black.
most predominantly black, yes.
God damn.
Because remember, the white man is the devil.
Mm-hmm. And he convinced some white folks to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But see, they was out in the woods.
Yeah. Nobody else around.
The closest place was down the road, and they wasn't close enough to hear me sitting up there peeking up and shit. Plus, they had guards at the door at the gates. You had to get permission to come on Tamarack. They checked you before you came on that joint.
Yeah, I heard. I was listening to you.
Yeah, Mark, you right. Oh no, I keep pausing. You know my throat ain't 100%. I'm over here sipping on this tea. That was too hot before, but it's about perfect now. Okay. Mm. Some of the conditions in the boys' house, it was kind of crowded. There were just two showers and two toilets. In the morning, you had to go to the shower and then go to the bathroom, and that's all they had. It was two toilets and two showers. And they had a tub, two tubs, a big one and a regular one.
So now the victims is describing the house, right?
He's describing the boys' home.
Okay.
Because remember, they kept the men separated from the women, and the children separated from the adults, and the boys separated from the girls. So the girls had a house, and the boys had a house, but it was 15 of them, and there was only 2 toilets, and it was only 2 showers, and it was 2 bathtubs.
For all these different people living in those houses.
Hmm. How long we been on?
Hour
Almost
50
two
minutes,
hours.
almost 2 hours.
Okay, we gonna stop it too, and then I'm gonna take a nap, and then I go live later. You gonna
Yeah,
make no
we can do
promise. Yeah,
that. We can do that.
because I'm sitting up here and all of a sudden my eyes heavy and shit. I'm like, ah.
Definitely. We can
But you
definitely do
got my
that.
number. I sent it to you in the back. Just text
Yeah, I
me.
saved it.
Just text your name or whatever.
I saved it. I'm about to text you now. I forgot to do that.
Thank you. I've been sitting up here pouring straight lemon juice down my throat.
Ooh.
Ain't it though, Mark? Look, I only stumbled into this because read I read serial killer books and stuff about cults and true crime.
He said, I'm going to smoke. This shit crazy.
Mhm.
Yeah, this shit is
And
crazy.
then,
When I heard the part about the boy and his butt bleeding, I was like, oh
see,
my
I
God.
couldn't. It's funny to me now, but when I first heard it, I was like, "This shit cannot be real. Who the fuck would believe in Pickle Man?" And then the more and more New Wapians I met, I mean active New Wapians. You know, you can listen to Chuck and them all day, but it don't make no sense until you see it in person.
uh,
The lights is on, but ain't nobody home. Are you done with that part? Should I keep scrolling?
yeah, you can keep scrolling.
Okay.
It ain't got to go extra slow.
Yeah, that solidifies it in your mind.
Yeah, man. And now you got the backhand details of how they was living, what
Hmm.
he was doing, how he was rotating them.
When I heard they had them grown men in a barn, I thought it was bad. But then I found out, and then it was like open sewage in front of the women's trailers. That trailer that they had for the people for the females that York was mad or whatever.
Yeah.
It was open sewage in front of the trailers. No, I wasn't saying as in you, Mark. I was just
Like
speaking.
open so like open like you said it was open sewage in front of the trailers. Like
Mhm.
nobody was there to come to pick up the trash or anything.
No, when I mean open sewage, I mean sewage lines, like
Oh,
busted
you like
pipes and shit.
shit.
It wasn't connected
Oh,
properly.
oh my God. And then you think about imagine how gullible you gotta be to have somebody convince you of living like that.
That's what I'm saying. And then he over there living like a king, eating like a god,
Yeah.
and they over there starving to death. Damn no.
I don't
And then the
understand
sick
that.
sad part is when he is incarcerated, they still running around here caping for this fool.
It's probably still sending him money.
He can't talk to him because they got him locked up because he was steady running his yap.
So he can't have no contact, no visits or anything.
The only people that can talk to him are like his lawyers, some in his defense team or something.
Wow.
And he says
They
in New
probably
York,
passing messages to them.
he does. Go to Chuck channel. It's somebody leaked some audio between York and his attorney. You know what? You so fake. You should have went to Hollywood, Crystal. Okay, so it says upstate New York or Brooklyn, New York. He says he saw him. He saw him more. He saw York more in upstate New York than in Brooklyn. And then he asked him, did he remember going to Reading Harrison Pediatrics and Adult Medicine Center in Stone Mountain? He says yes. He says you will ask questions about the incident involving Open Scroll. That's what everybody keeps speculating. Open Scroll. It's Chuck was on my channel a few weeks ago, and somebody had Cupcake. No, it wasn't a few weeks ago. It was a couple of days ago. Cupcake asked him because the time he was on there before that, he had said that something was in the works. So she had asked him, and he said it wasn't being done yet. And then somebody else came in and said, Ruthless is supposed to be based off of it, but what is like low key based off York.
You talking about the movie Ruthless?
Huh?
You talking about the movie Ruthless?
No, the TV show.
Oh,
the one that Tyler Perry did.
Oh, I didn't. Well, I seen the trailers and the commercials for it, but I ain't never watch it. I don't really watch Tyler Perry movies. My mom
Like
watched
that's
them
like
joints. I
you
don't really
Open
watch
Scroll.
them.
You like the third or fourth person to say that. We can't confirm it, but we closer to confirming it than denying it because it makes too much sense. Ex New Wapians then said that shit when they watched it, they felt like it was based off of you. That's all I need right there. And maybe Tyler Perry will come out and say it is based on you. Okay, so
He could. No, I don't think he would.
He might. Then we on page 24. We said he told the truth of what happened. That was September of 2002. He told about the rape. And then he tried to say that his brother raped him in New York. The lawyer did. Then he said, isn't it true that when you were 6, you were molested by someone in New York? And he says no. And then he asked him, isn't it true that his father got into an altercation with somebody, perhaps his brothers, when he was around 6 years old? And he says no. And he says that's not true. And he wasn't abused starting at age 6.
And they stand firm on that. So he definitely had an age preference.
This is what they do.
Young
They
and
go
old
around.
they are.
They go around trying to discredit the witnesses. I feel like all kind of lies on these people. Parents have even asked their children to take their statements back.
They had their own parents. Imagine how oh my god, imagine how lonely that and sad and frightened that must feel. Not only, you're coming out on your abuser and you don't even have the support of your parents of somebody who's doing these horrible,
Now,
this horrible shit to you.
Some of them, we don't see them. As soon as their children told them, they packed their kids up and they shit and left. And ain't nobody seen them since. They just faded out and try to pretend like it never happened or whatever. But the ones that stayed, yeah.
This is fucking ridiculous, man. I think he should have got a worse punishment. And ain't nothing worse than a man than castration.
And let me hip you to something. Polite saw the documents right after it happened. He saw these documents, right, bits and pieces of them. Because that Bushwick store was the main hub where everything was going through.
Wow. And then he comes and advocates for this man, and in his own words, he says,
"That's what I'm saying. You knew this man was a piece of shit, and damn near called him that at the time. But then you gonna come out and say he your God?
Yeah.
What people won't do for money."
In his own words, he said, "With the things I know, I have to say I believe that I have my reasons to believe that he's innocent." I'm like, what?
But see, that would be a straight out flat faced lie because he saw the shit.
Exactly.
He saw it.
That shit don't make no type of sense, yo.
None whatsoever.
And then you notice he tries to call everybody else sick. This person's sick minded. This person, no motherfucker, you sick.
You want to sit up here, and if you aren't doing it, you're doing a damn good imitation of perverted behavior, and then you want to turn around and call everybody else sick. Nah, playboy, exactly. We ain't thinking nothing that you ain't putting out there.
I could have sworn he was arguing with the Hebrews about the rape in the Bible and the age limit, the menstrual cycles and all that shit.
A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways.
You say it all the time. The devil is in the detail. That's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, he had me fooled at first.
And live two dual lives at the same time. You putting on this persona for the public, and then you doing all this shit behind closed doors. Unseen need a scroll. Unseen need a rich.
Oh yeah, let me get
if that. You are so inclined, Ramil.
Yeah, I got you. Unseen soldier. What about open scroll? I've seen
open scroll, cool.
Yeah, I've seen that person before.
The open scroll just pop up every once in a while like a little mystic and say something and then dip out for another week or two. Say something profound in the chat. Well, open scroll gone.
Oh, he one of those.
Like I know they be watching, but some people don't like the chat, and that's fine. But you know I got something for everybody. Uda is Billy D. Williams. I ain't found one for you yet. Just wait. But you got the baby, so right now you are protected. You put your little shield in your lap. Where is the baby today?
He's with my younger sister at my nephew's football game.
Oh, she playing auntie and gave you a break. Woo! Shout out to aunties.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for having me on. I wish I could stay longer, but apparently the Sandman came by and bopped me in the head because I'm just sleepy all of a sudden. And that might change after I get off this live, but right now it's like I cannot.
I understand you. I usually don't even go 2-3 hours. I usually go about an hour or so. 2 hours at the most.
Yeah. It ain't even the fact that I'm online. I told you, Uda had me up to 4. I had to work at 9. I fell asleep at work.
Yeah, and I was up.
And they talk about, are you there? Yeah, what you mean?
And I'm gonna get me something to eat too. Give me
Yeah,
something to
y'all
eat
give
and
me a
enjoy
little
this
while,
little.
and I'm gonna take a nap, and I'm gonna grab us something to eat. I wanted the Chinese restaurant back open, but either way, we gonna find something to eat, and then I'll be back on later tonight. This, well, this ain't my show. This is your show, so you need to
Yeah,
take it out. Let me
yeah.
put myself on mute.
All right. Okay, family. Let me put my thing back on. Let me take her down real quick. Okay, family. We gave y'all that exclusive. I hope y'all like what y'all seen. And shout out to the new subscribers and all the new people in the chat I seen there. Shout out to my new moderators. I hope to see y'all more in the future. We're coming back live later on tonight to give y'all that exclusive. Definitely trying to give y'all more exclusive. If I'm not live, I'll probably be over on Triple C's Playhouse on her panel. So shout out to her. Shout out to her, Triple C's Treehouse. And shout out to One Community for stopping by earlier as well. You know how One Community say, you already know the vibe. Yep. But we'll be back later on tonight with more content. If I'm not here live on my channel, expect to see me over there, either on the panel or on the somewhere in the chat. Because that's how we do. That's how we do. All right, family. That's all the time I got for y'all today. It's your boy, the Brenda Baby, Remiel Ma'at. You just tuned in to Ma'at TV, giving y'all the exclusive. I see you when I see you. Till then, peace.